Hey, how's it going? It's Fitz. Well, this is blog number 3, and some of you might notice if you look around, I've got my own new studio. Well, I like to think of it that way. Since last time, I've had about 100 more hits on our website, and out of that, I've got 4 responses. So I've got 4 viewers now, including one Chip who's responded twice. So I think one more time it'll be considered a groupie. So I'll have my first groupie, so that's pretty cool. I'd like to say that, basically I was moved into a new studio because of the success of the blog, but I think in reality it was just that Mary was too crazy about the fact that our bedroom was the background for the blog video. I think, this blog is probably embarrassing enough for her, having our bed in the background, the fact that sometimes I don't always make my side of it, and I think she was also worried that maybe if I forgot to turn off the camera, that kind of another embarrassing video might wind up on the internet, one of those other kinds. So, for safety purposes, I've got the new digs here. So that's kind of pretty cool. As I mentioned, basically we had 4 responses since last time, and I'll start reading some of those. The responses are from a buddy from high school, Kev, my brother Tim, and Chip, and then one of Tim's friends, Joe. So start off with, let's see, Kev. Kev just wanted to let you know, watch the blog, gave me a couple tips. He said that the voice was, it was workable. He had to jack up the volume all the way for it to work, but he just had to remember to turn it down, otherwise he blew his ears out with his son's Little Einstein's video. So thanks, Kev, for the update. Let's see, my brother Tim, let's see, what did he say? Something along the lines of, so I was watching your video and it hit me, I was adopted. Those stories you guys told me when I was a kid about being adopted have to be true. For you, though, your video is pretty tame. I was expecting a puppet or some shtick. Hooked like a bass, and we'll probably check back to see your video. Signed, Tim, not related. So, it's nice to know. Here's a guy who spent about 6 or 7 years as a cop in the west side of Chicago, and this is what scares him. Whatever. Also, since I not have too many people watching this, I figure I'm just going to relax. So, wherever what I want. So, it's a shirt from college. I kind of like to say I'm aiming for that, disco pirate look. But it's, whatever you think. It's kind of like the puffy shirt from Seinfeld. Very comfortable. Okay. Chip tuned in and said, just glad that I gave him the response about the Batman and some of the other things we were just clarifying. And then one of Tim's friends, growing up, Joe, sent me a response saying, hey, I watched your blogs. I like the idea so much, I'm thinking of doing the same. Great. I've got 4 people watching, and the last thing I need is competition. Some viewer suggestions. How about neighborhood history, embarrassing facts, a top 10 list, and your Chicago accent. When did you become a Chicago firefighter? So I never really thought I had a Chicago accent. I thought I pretty much spoke normal Midwestern, but you folks can tell me. He said I've got a firefighter kind of thing going. So basically, it looks like he wants to do his own blog, and he's going to use me as the litmus paper to see what works and doesn't. So he wants me to try these things out. But it's not a bad idea. Like Bob and Doug McKenzie used to say in their show, coming up with the topic's the toughest part. So I will think about the neighborhood history and the embarrassing facts in the future. But for now, I'm just going to try a top 10 list. So I sat back, pondered, and I think I got one. We'll see how it works. But without further ado, the very first Fitzworld or Fitzworld blog top 10 list. Top 10 reasons why to watch my blog. Number 1, it contains no trans fat. Okay. Number 2, it's as potent as Ambien, but with less side effects. Number 3, someday when I hit the big time, you'll be able to say, ah, Fitz, he's a genius. I've been listening to him or watching his blog since 2008. Yeah. Number 4, this is a Paris Hilton free zone. Enough said. Number 4, for the same reason that people watch a virtual fireplace. I'm not kidding. Time out for a second. Go to YouTube, type in virtual fireplace. Last count I had 44 virtual fireplaces. Please folks, tell me that this is better than staring at a virtual fireplace 4 or 5 minutes of that. Okay. Number 6, it helps numb the pain of my YouTube videos. Number 7, the voices in your head keep telling you to. Number 8, I know where Waldo is. Number 9, read my lips. No new taxes. Thought I'd kind of go along with the whole election theme. I mean, it's a little retro going back, but whatever. And finally, number 10, drum roll please. I am a puppet and you control my strings. So there we go. That's basically my blog number 3. Sorry about that. 3 fingers. Thanks for tuning in. And again, keep those ideas coming, and I'll try to go along with them. Alrighty? Take care now. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hi, how? Hey little girl, what's your name? Huh? What's your name? Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on. Hi. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, thanks for coming to the Fitz World blog. Things are wild and crazy here, right? Ow, ow, ow. That's enough for now. I gotta go to the ER. Take care.